Hello everybody, a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Welcome to Tuesday, and it is our Club Inspire Day, number 2, and the official kind of launch event, if you like, is coming today of our Club Inspire week. I know you had a little hour with Craig earlier on, getting a bit of a sneaky peek into what is going on today, but it is set to be a sensational day. We are going to rattle through as many deals as we can over the course of this Wake Up Call show. Then in 2 hours time, 2 till 4 this afternoon, that is 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. The crafty whirlwind herself will be breezing into the studio for a couple of hours, that is Sarah of course, to officially launch our Club Inspire event. And then tonight, live at 5, we have launch party. But let's talk about our Club Inspire event. Once again today, if you spend over £25, dollars or euros, you are getting a step closer to winning free shipping for a year. At the end of play on Sunday, we're doing a draw of all the people who have spent £25, $25, €25, and one person will be drawn out to win free shipping for a year. And remember, the more times you shop and spend that 25 amount, the more times you go into the draw. I must tell you today as well, and this is for today only across all of the shows, double points, double points, double points, double points, double points. And if you shop today as well, on every purchase, we are giving you free digital downloads of our papers. Yeah. You're getting a free download of some of the papers from our digital selection. So many reasons to shop, so many reasons to be with us. And as I say, over the course of this show, we're going to try and delve into as much as we can as far as the launch event is concerned. Now, let's say hello to the man on the other side of the studio. You've already said hello to him today, and he will tell you the reason why. Well, I have a goodie bag here. I'm going to show you this in just a second, but he will tell you the reason why I'm stroking. Good boy, he's a good boy. The G2. What's the news, Craigle?
So the news is, within that 1 hour show that I done for the UK, we have sold 8 Geminis.
But how many do we have?
Within that 1 hour show. We then went and sold another 2 after the show. That leaves 10 left because we only had 20 G2 machines available for the UK. We've got 10 left.
9 left now.
At the moment. 9 left at the moment. So within, of course, that 1 hour block that we done at 10 a.m, I had sold 8 G2 die cutting machines. Now, can I just say, I also did not tell you about the double points because Craig didn't know, but you all will still get the double points if you shopped in that 10 a.m. show as well. So do not worry. But yeah, just to clarify, for the UK, Ben, we've got 9 G2 die cutting machines. We are going to go over it all. That includes all of the A4 plates as well. 9 left for the UK.
If you haven't got yours, just get it in your basket now. Shop the day, 9 people. And it's not like we're going to be in the show later on going, oh, we've got another 50 of these available for you. It is literally 9, isn't it? And then that is your lot, 9, and then that's it.
We do not have a confirmed shipment date for the next lot that we are getting. So we genuinely do not know when we will be getting them back in again because we do not have a confirmed shipment date.
It was literally like a little gold mine of 20 of these were found at the back of the warehouse very recently. 11 of them have gone. There are 9 now left, and you'll get your double points like Craig has said, but it is 9 UK only. That is it. Next 9 people get them. When we get the next ones in is anyone's guess. So shop now, do not delay. If we get chance to, before those sell out, Craig will take you around the G2 a little bit later on. George will keep an eye on how many we've got. So if we get down to like maybe a couple or 3, we'll jump in and quickly talk around the G2. But we've got Jan on the show for this hour. Trudy says, good morning, everyone. Hello, Karen, who says good morning from Kentucky. Gillian Denton says good afternoon from a very mixed weather day in Suffolk. Hope everyone is doing okay. Sister P4 says, hello, Ben, Craig, team and all crafty friends. Top of the Thursday, it says Tuesday there. Top of the Tuesday to you. I'm doing this thing at the moment where I'm reading words that aren't there.
That aren't there.
Someone said happy Friday the other day and I said happy birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Is that age or I don't know?
No, I just, do you know what? You've been really busy since you came back off your holiday here. So that's what I'm putting it down to.
Absent-mindedness. You've only got 2 more days and then you're on holiday, aren't you?
So 2 more working days, a day off tomorrow. And then I have been very, very kindly from the company, I've been given Friday off. Whoop. And then that's me off on holiday from the Saturday, so yeah.
Holiday, holiday, holiday,
New York City, New York City, New York City, New York City, New York City. Central Park, Central Park, Central Park. MSG, MSG, MSG.
Middleton St George. Kirsty D says hello. Hi Kirsty. Louise is in. Hello. Linda Armstead in Maryland. Hello Diane Hatch in New Hampshire. Hello Trudy Bickham says double points and free paper downloads. Yeah. Yeah. Mary Beth says good morning from Minnesota. Denise Whiting says good morning everyone from Suffolk. Stephen Nicole says good afternoon Ben and Craig.
Hello, Stephen.
And Laurie Barnett says good morning. Colin Passardi also says good morning to Ben and Craig. Right, grab your G2. There are 9 of those left. Grab your goodie bag. Now, we started off with 100 of these. I can tell you 10 already gone. There are 90 of these available. And the great thing about your goodie bag, it is tariff-free.
Yes.
Tariff-free. 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 Tariff-free.
Tariff-free.
Tariff-free.
Yeah.
Yeah. It should be 149.81, 201.91. Yeet. It is £32 or £48 if you're a platinum member. Less than 100 of these to go round now. What are you paying for in the bag? Well, the vintage Vegas paper pad, one of the absolute best paper pads I think we've done. Certainly one of the very best last year.
WrestleMania, WrestleMania, WrestleMania,
WrestleMania. Certainly those of you that saw the birthday event last year, I think will tend to agree. A fantastic pad, front and back. You have got the
front and back, front and back,
front and back. You've got the best of Vegas, best of Vegas. You've got Vegas by day, Vegas by night. You've got the inside the casino. You've got the cards. You've got the chips. You've got the roulette wheels, the poker going on there. It's such an amazing pad, and that is the first item that you're paying for inside this goodie bag. Also,
goodie bag, goodie bag.
Also in this goodie bag, Little Circus, Little Circus. You're going to get this. You're paying for it. It is our brilliant Little Circus. Loads of beautiful papers in there. Lots of circus theme, but also just sort of generic patterns that you can be playing with as well. You're paying for that within the bag. And the other item that you'll be paying for is your shaped lace edgeables. These were originally launched with this set here where you can make your little easel box drawers, but you've got the little edgeables there, 3 of them. Actually, no, 6, isn't it, that you're getting in total for you to use with your cards, little memory albums, all that kind of stuff. Pay for those 3 items and everything else you're going to get for free. So,
rest is free, rest is free, rest is free.
Merle the Pearl, Merle the Pearl. You've got Merle, our first buddy bag. You've got a bag within a bag. Merle is coming to you. Here she is. Absolutely for nothing, free. You're also going to get the vellum from the Majestic Unicorn in this bag for free. We're going to be giving you your bling on a roll. Let me get this open. Show you all the bling that you're getting in here from the Vegas collection. Bling, 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 bling. All of that bling. Woo! 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 Bling on a roll, free. Also in here, you are going to be getting one of our paper punches for absolutely nothing. Woo! You're going to get the chunky glitter paste, the Lily Pond, absolutely free. Woo! You're going to be getting one of our tricolour brush pens. This one is the, I can never say it, Plumeria. Plumeria for absolutely nothing. Woo! Also for free in here, you are going to be getting the Easter collection 6x6 pad. That is yours for free. And what's lovely about that, again, look at all of those non-sort of Eastery patterns in there. So you don't have to wait till next year to use these. Plenty of patterns that you can be using in your crafts right now. That is free. Also for free, within the bag, you're going to get the Lovebirds 6x6 pad for absolutely nothing. And if you think that is good for £32 or $48, you're also going to get for free the Majestic Unicorn Embrace Your Inner Unicorn die. That one is brilliant to use if you've got any of our illusion film, because you can place it behind the unicorn's mane and create something absolutely incredible. That is what you call a fantastic, I'm not finished, that is what you call a fantastic bag. You're also going to get your Enchanted Ocean ribbon. You are also going to get, this is all free, the beautiful Hello Butterfly die that was one of our little confetti dies that we did. That is yours in that set for free. And that's decent, isn't it? You don't want more, do you?
Nah, that's enough. You've had enough.
And you're also going to get for free the Honeysuckle Vine Edgeable, and from the Age of Elegance collection, you're going to get that beautiful Manor House Creator Card die. Incredible. All of that for £32. And you're also going to get The contemporary floral flowers that we launched with our Illusion film back along. 4 really cute little flowers in that set in die form. Boom shakallah. We have 85 chances left to buy that. It is tariff free at £32 or $48. What are you even waiting for? Get it whilst you can. Could potentially be gone before Sarah even gets around to showing that to you at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Next up, wouldn't it be brilliant, Craig, on a Club Inspire Day if we had something, you know, amongst all of the sort of sale items? Wouldn't it be good if we had something new?
It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
It's so
it would.
good. Unfortunately, we don't. So therefore, we'll just go back to you and we'll just look at that goodie bag again.
Yep. He's pulling your leg.
Of course I am. And just know something, so fresh off the heel. Press.
Hot off the press.
I did show you the magazine in the 10 a.m. preview show. I told you you could get a hold of it. But what I didn't show you, because Craig didn't know.
What did you not know?
We've got another bundle available, Ben.
You're not telling me it's tariff free?
I am telling you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tariff free, babes. Babes.
Thanks, babes.
Where did babes come from?
I don't know, but I like it. Thanks, babes.
Where the heck did babes come from?
I really like that though. Show us, babes.
I will do. All right.
Flick through it, babes.
Just for you, babes.
All right,
Let's do
darling.
it. Let's do it. So, what we have got is we've got the brand new issue number 8 of Crafters Inspiration magazine here. Now, what I'm showing you is what you are going to be getting. Can we change the details, guys? Can we change? Thank you very much. This one being your showstopper. So this one is where you have got your inspiration magazine. You are going to be getting your colorista pencils, and then what you're also then going to be getting is your Centura pearl. Now it does work out when it comes to here that you're going to be paying for the magazine and the pencil, and you're getting the cardstock for free. So just to kind of clarify what I said this morning, you can get the magazine for $14.99 or $19.99. That's what I was telling you this morning, and you can't. It's on the website. But the showstopper, which makes it tariff free, means you're going to get all of that for $18.98 or $25.98. Platinum price $15.18 or $20.78 then. Ben, do you want to just jump in and tell them what I just heard there, babes?
Babes?
Yeah.
There's only 8 G2s left, babes? 8 left, and that's it.
G2.
And they're gone.
And you're going to need it to be using what's inside.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to flick through the actual magazine because we've done that earlier on, although I didn't go through the whole lot because we'll leave some for a little surprise when you get it home. But what I will do is let's show you what you're getting inside. I showed you what I done, and that was, of course, just open these staples, take out all of the toppers and the background papers. This is all about the gorgeous fuchsias. This is then going to complement your fuchsia collection. These are all to be hand cut out with your scissors or V-blade trimmer. Some of them you'll be able to use your guillotine. But look at the gorgeous papers that will complement, as I said, your main collection, if you've got a hold of that. If not, don't worry. What's great is you've now got your own little mini fuchsia collection that you've got. Comprehensive one, because you've got your papers and you've got your toppers. But then what you're going to be getting is your 5-piece die set, which are working with the fuchsias and the flowers. These flowers, Ben, the dies you can use with the flower forming, like I showed you yesterday. But they will then help cut out your stamps. 18 stamps. You've got the fuchsia, hummingbird, your flowers with the dies, of course, for you to cut out the fuchsias as well and the flowers. But you've got all of these additional sentiments as well. You're then going to be getting your 4x6 2D embossing folder with the hummingbird and fuchsia, and then your 5x5 stencil with, of course, the leaves, the sprigs in there as well. So that is all of the goodies that you're getting within the magazine, and of course it's jam-packed full with lots of inspiration using the goodies that you're getting with it. So that is your brand new magazine, issue number 8, with all of these goodies revolving around the fuchsia. And then, as we've also said as well, you're getting your 10 sheets of your black Centura pearl, and you're going to be getting the bright and vivid 12-piece of your colorista pencils here. Within the bundle on the screen, $18.98 or $25.98. It does work out that you are paying for the brand new magazine and all of the goodies. You are paying for the pencils, but then what we're going to give you is we're going to then be giving you your Centura pearl black card, 310 GSM, A4 in size, for free. That then also means it's going to be tariff-free, $15.18 or $20.78, which consists of the brand new magazine.
Very, very busy across the board. 8 of your Gemini 2s left, and that is only what we know of. You know, people might already have these in baskets. If you have them in your basket, get them checked out. There are 8, and then they are gone. Less now than 80 of the goodie bags as well. They are absolutely flying out of the door. Hello, Janet D in Dallas. Little Bear says, so glad I got in early for the G2 crew. Kelly O'Sullivan says, good afternoon to Ben and Craig. Hello, Jackie Delora saying, aloha, Ben and Craig, aloha. Hello, Christine Mahoney. Hello to Karen Hughes says, afternoon, Ben and Craig are all at CTV. I'm loving the weather. Please, it's not raining. 25 degrees coming this week here in the UK. Look out. Gillian Denton says, I think Craig is a little bit excited about his holiday and his birthday. Lol. Holiday.
I do genuinely, hand on heart, keep forgetting it's my birthday when I'm out there. I'm just focused, of course, on NYC. That I keep forgetting that when I am 40, I keep forgetting I'm 40 when I'm out there.
Top of the day, says Jeffrey Langley, to Ben and Craig and the fantastic and magnificent CTV crew from rainy New Hampshire. Currently 20 degrees below norm for June. Hello to Reza Campbell in Illinois. And Kathy Green says, you guys are a hoot. We're a hoot. We're a hoot. We're a hoot. Good morning.
Yes, we are.
Good morning, Jackie Delora. Lisa Whitmore says, beautiful magazine, tariff-free.
Tariff-free. Tariff-free.
Rosalind Rosser says, good morning from Maryland. These magazines are great inspiration when you're having a crafty block. And love to create, LC says, good morning, Ben, Craig, Jam team, and everyone. This next item, you're going to have to be super quick if you want to grab this. George, remind me, there's 20 odd of these left, isn't there? There's not many at all. In fact, we've got 19 left. Just come and take these off my hands. This one isn't a tariff-free deal, but for those of you who are in the UK, it's £5. £5.19. And I know potentially this is not going to get to you in time for Father's Day on Sunday. However, if you are one of those people who gets very stuck for kind of what to pop onto your cards and projects for those gentlemen in your life, look no further than this pad. It is 48 sheets. That is absolutely jam-packed with toppers, with sentiments, with little pennants. And also, as I flick through this, you'll see in just a second, you can snip into these, of course. However, there are lots of toppers at the front of the pad that will simply just fall out for you. And we cover off all sorts in here, right? So, you know, chaps who love to potter in the garden shed, chaps who love their wine, chaps who love to go fishing. And what I would also say is, whilst this has been titled Modern Man, and this is aimed, obviously, at helping you make cards for those blokes in your life, listen, we realise that ladies also love to go down to the greenhouse. Ladies also love to enjoy the garden and a glass of wine. So you use this for whoever you want to use it for. But as you look through this, you will see plenty of opportunity to make cards for the men in your life, from classic cards to sailboats to those beautiful planes in there. And look, as far as sports are concerned, by the way, 4 of these have just gone. We have got 15 chances left to buy. Very, very busy. Multi-order as well if you want. If you want more than one of these, please feel free. But there's only 15 left. We cover off cycling, classic cars, golf in there. You've got hiking in there too. And all of these will just snip into. Basketball, particularly I think popular for our US viewers. You've got rock climbing in there. Again, more classic cars and some really fun sentiments as well. Top bloke, happy birthday, it's your day. We also give you tennis in there. More of the planes. You've got more cute little sentiments in there too. Listen, we've covered off most things. Everyone loves beer. You've got mountain climbing, American football for our US viewers. Camping again worked really nicely with some of the collections that we brought you recently. Cut into these, stamp onto them as well. You can put your sentiments on there for inserts in your projects. And then as we get to the front, here are all of your elements that you can simply just pop out of this paper. These are all pre-cut, ready for you to go to stick them onto your projects. And again, it's all about the garden. It's all about fishing and golfing and barbecuing, soccer, football, beers. It's all included in here. There are 15 left. You know what to do. Get them in your basket, get them checked out. If someone wants to buy all 15 of those, you are more than welcome. Multi-order, but those will not be around for the show a little bit later on. £5.19 if you're platinum, $5.99. Obviously, tariffs apply there. Somewhere where tariffs do not apply are this next deal with Craig. This is a back-in-stock deal, I believe.
Yes, but these are tariff-free with what I'm away to show here.
That's what I just said.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Babe.
Sorry, babes. I heard that as something where obviously the tariff-free doesn't apply, but you said tariff.
Don't. Yeah. Don't worry, babes.
This is back in stock. Essentially, these are like a relaunch, Ben, and these, I am telling you, I've been asked over and over and over again when will you be bringing back the original stitched edge nesting dies? And I couldn't answer it. I didn't know. I put it forward as well as normal straight edge nesting dies, but I was saying how much you guys wanted our stitched edge nesting dies. Well, we've got them back. I had them on Hobby Maker last week, absolutely flew out, and now we've got them on CTV. So these are straight edge nesting dies. So these are your circles, your square, and then your ovals. So the edge isn't fancy, it is a straight cut. However, on the inner side, what you have got is that stitched edge, which is incredible to give you that little bit of detail. Maybe you're like me and you love that kind of straight edge to the side of the nesting die. You don't want scallops, you don't want zigzag, you don't want anything like that. But on the other hand, you do want something that you can then complement on the inside. So then you've got all the way around, you've got those stitched detail. They work for your sentiments, they work for your toppers. You can ink around them, stencil through them. These are an absolute key staple within your stash. If you've got the straight edge ones, brilliant, great. These are an absolute must when it comes to, of course, your stash for the little bit of detail. So what you getting? You're going to be getting your ovals. So you've got your 11 dies in here within the oval shape. You're then also going to be getting the rectangles. So you've got 11 dies in there with, of course, the rectangles. And then you're also going to be getting the circles. Now, the circles, 11 dies as well. Now, the rectangles, Ben, can you easily cut a rectangle on the guillotine and paper trimmer? Yeah, of course you can. No problem at all.
Yeah.
Can you do a stitched edge on the inside? No. No. You know, you have to be really, really precise with a teeny point of a blade to do that. I have a lot of patience, even I wouldn't do that. So the fact that you've got that detail in there, so you're going to get all three. But when you say that price of $34.37 with $45.86, you'll agree that's excellent for your nesting dies. But that's not just what you're getting. We're also then putting in 2 lots of your Centura Pearl. A4 in size, 310 GSM, cut with the nesting dies perfectly, but you've got 10 within each one. So you've got your snow white with a hint of gold, and then you've got the copper, which will work very well together. Then what we're also going to do is, if that wasn't enough, because I'm telling you the price of the nesting dies alone are a steal, but we're giving you, of course, your Centura Pearl. And then, let me hear you go, yeah, it's in there. You're getting your craft tote here. You may have already got one when it comes to your collections. Last week, you might have 2, you might have 3. We always need a tote bag.
Handy to have.
Handy to have in the boot of the car. You're going to be able to put your 2-litre bottles in there. You could put your shopping in there, your fruit, your veg, whatever it is, your craft stash. If you're going to craft clubs, craft crops, you can do that. What about personalising it even more? If you've got something like a cricket machine, iron vinyl, all of that, why not personalise it even more? You guys go nuts for Crafter's Companion branded products. Absolutely nuts. And that is why I know a lot of you will love the whole collection of this showstopper. What I will say is you can get the nesting dies on their own. You guys stateside, tariff applies. Do you know what? Go for the showstopper. That's where the value gives you our relaunch of our stitched edge nesting dies, 2 lots of Centura Pearl, plus it gives you our tote bag as well. £42.96, $57.33, platinum price $34.37 or $45.86 for these. These are a must, and I'm going to say it, these are a must.
Lynn says, hi Craig and Ben, I'm on holiday in Turkey.
Oh, nice.
Whereabouts are you in Turkey? I was there last year. But it's warm there at the minute, isn't it? I'm on the beach, you say, with a pina colada.
Are you just thinking of that song now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life cannot get much better than this, says Lynn. That sounds amazing. We are well gel. Manisha Patel says, hi Ben and Craig. I caved early this morning, bought the G2. Now I'm wondering where I can fit it in my craft room. Jaden Quigley bought the G2. And Mary Hill says, good morning. I've finally got mine.
Well done.
Thank you. Sister P4, there's literally a handful of those left. If you want to grab yours, we'll be looking at it after a short break in just a few moments' time, but don't wait. There's a few left. Once they're gone, that is it. Sister P4 says, I've jumped on the goodie bag. Well done. And the number 8 showstopper. Thank you, CC, for tariff free. Love you. Love you.
Love you.
Love you, babe.
Love you, babes. Love you, babes. Love you.
Shazza Maynard says, hi Ben and Craig and the team. My son was 40 last month and he went Vegas. I made him a card with the Vegas digital papers. Don't forget, if you shop today as well, you will get the opportunity to have a free set of our digital papers, plus double points on everything, double points across the day and for today only. I bought the topper pad, says Hillary. Nice. Laurie says, hi, and Firuze says, hi everyone, hello, hopefully I said your name correctly. Jackie Delora says, I bought the magazine Showstopper, so happy that it's tariff free. Tariffs are so high when you live in the States. Thank you, Crafters Companion. We're doing as much as we can to try and sort of sidestep those dodgy tariffs. We've got loads of 10 deals for you. Platinum £10, $10 deals. We thought we'd just highlight a few of those very quickly on this preview show. If you've picked up the Crafters Inspiration Issue 8 magazine, maybe you want some of the back issues, and we've got one of the back issues on a tenner deal. And this is absolutely incredible when you consider what you get within these magazines. In the little box, you are going to get, of course, this magazine stuffed full of inspiration. And this is all very much sort of summer crafting, if you like. You've got 165 hints and tips for perfect summer crafting. And within the magazine, as like the new one, you've got all of your papers. So again, once you get this home, just open those central staples up, pull out your papers so that you can keep those separate to the actual magazine itself. And what's so lovely about these magazines is that you will get front to back to front projects and ideas and inspiration and hints and tips using the papers and indeed all of the freebies that you're going to get within the magazine. As far as this one is concerned, I'll show you in a second. Again, it is embossing folders, stamps, dies and more. You get to meet some of our team. There's Victoria, who a few of you will have met.
Brains behind our pop-up shop.
Yeah, hopefully a few of you said hello to her on Saturday. She was down there with the rest of the team. But look, just to prove a point, I always love to do this. Normally when you get magazines, don't you, the sort of back quarter of the magazine is all adverts and kind of filler, if you like. We go all the way to the back page with inspiration and ideas, so that it is all thriller, no filler. And as well as the papers that you're getting in there, look at all of this exclusive product for you to use to make all of the projects within the magazine. All of this for a tenner. You've got the embossing folder with those beautiful tropical florals on. You've also got your stencils there with the palm trees. This is probably what Lynn's seeing on the beach in Turkey right now, the sunshine and the beautiful waves. Well, gel. You've got your 6-piece die set for you to be able to create all of those beautiful flowers with the foliage. And then take a look at this. You've got your A5 stamp set, 12-piece set with your beautiful florals. You've got your foliage and loads of different sentiments in there as well. This is a £15, $20 ticketed item, and that is a great price on a normal day. £10, $10 today for Platinum members. If you're not Platinum, you can still buy it, but listen, if you're not within Club Inspire, sign up today on the website. It's free to do. £10, $10 for you as your first purchase today. Next up in the Platinum 10s, Craig has got some ink pads.
I do. Do you know what? If you've never tried our Duet ink pads, we did have a great bundle on yesterday, but still understand everyone has got a budget that they need to then kind of spend within. If you're like me, you go over it. But if you are within a budget there and you're like, really like the idea of trying the Duet, however, I can't quite reach to the full set. I don't want individuals. Boom. Not just any of our Duet ink pad babes. This is our Enchanted Ocean.
No way,
ink
babes.
Ink pads, babes. So this one here, what you're going to find, these are new colours. So these aren't colours that you're going to find within our Duet ink pad range. So you're going to get your Coral Breeze, you're going to get your Ocean Royalty, you're going to then be getting your Bay Blue, you're going to get your Queen Conch, you're going to get your Tropical Shallows, and then you're going to get your Deep Pacific as well. So these are great to layer on top of each other. Maybe you go through your stencils. They're great to paint with. They're great to do things such as your letterpress effect if you want to. You can heat emboss with embossing powder, pouring that over the top if you want to. But what they're really good as well, that I absolutely love with these, is full bleaching, because it literally does look like you've gone on with bleach instead of water, and it pulls the colour. When you do it with the water reactives, which you know are my favourite, always my favourite, but you start to do your water effects, do your full bleaching, and you're left with a little bit of that colour in the back, which is great, but with these, it wipes the colour out, and it goes straight to that base of the white core of the cardstock, which is a really, really smart effect. You've got the 6 of them here. By gosh, let me tell you, they may be little square ones, but they last a long time. 6 of your Duet, exclusive colours, i.e. not within the Duet range there. Nice way to test and try our Duet range, or if you've got the Duet, get them. You're not duplicating on colours. £12.50, $12.50, Platinum price, however, 10 and 10.
We're so busy. Thank you for those of you telling me that you are shopping right now. Kelly says, I've got the goodie bag and the magazine. Nice one. Louise says, good morning, Ben, Craig and everyone. I bought the magazine and the stitch dies. Looking forward to those. Well done. Also to Julie says, I've just ordered the showstopper and seem to have 2 digital pads as well. I don't even have a printer. Well, you could
send it to someone
send it
to
to
print
someone
for
else,
you.
couldn't you? Or, yeah.
Put it on a USB and take it to somewhere.
Could put it on a USB, yeah. Or get a printer.
Or get a printer.
Are they cheap these days, are they, George? Michael says, good afternoon, Ben and Craig. Good afternoon. Louise says, I bought the magazine number 8 and the goodie bag. I'm very happy. Yeah, less than 70 of those goodie bags now. Very busy for those. And Julie says, can you please go through the goodie bag again? We will before the end of the show. Just want to quickly show you another one of our £10, $10 deals here. The Spooky Charms. Because these are the Halloween charms, 50-piece bumper pack. We are missing one charm which has fallen off our board just here, but you get 25 different designs, 2 of each giving you your 50. And these are so cool, from the spooky ghosts to the mummies. You've got the candy corn there, you've got the jack-o'-lanterns, the cute little skeleton. You've got the bats, you've got the haunted house, you've got the spiders, you've got all the different ghosties and ghoulies in different colours, the witch's hat in there. It's such a fun set. You know, great for popping onto little gift bags, great for kind of accessorising your cards and your boxes. My Daisy picked these up last year for Halloween. She wore these as earrings. She just hooked them onto like various earrings that she had. Wore a set when we went out trick-or-treating last year. So super usable, super giftable as well. And a great price today. Newsflash to you, in case you didn't know, Halloween is back again this year. It is on the 31st of October this year.
So wish they'd stop moving the date.
I know, it's annoying, isn't it? Like you just... 31st this year.
Yeah.
Put it in your diary.
Bet you they're going to move Christmas as well.
No, do you know what they're doing this year for Christmas?
What?
25th of December.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not joking you. 25th.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous.
Yeah. New Year's Day next year.
What?
1st of January.
Can they not make it like the 3rd or
I know.
the 2nd or something?
Yeah.
It's always, it's so repetitive.
Yeah. Boring, isn't it?
Boring.
Yeah, boring.
This is boring.
This is boring. £10, $10 for it's half price if you're platinum, basically. If you're platinum in the US, better than half price. Obviously, tariffs do apply here. But if you're in the UK particularly, snap these up like they're going out of style. Next up, quick deal from Craig on some chunky ribbon.
Do you know what? This doesn't even do it justice, this board here, because when I say you're getting 4 reels of the ribbon, you're getting a lot. You're getting loads and loads. You're getting your 4 in here, your stripes, and then you've actually got your solids there. You've got the mints, you've got the peaches. Do you know what, Ben, when it comes to this one here, $12.50. I may as well just, of course, go like that, because that's pointless. $12.50, $12.50, platinum price, £10, $10. But it's a great, big, chunky reel that you're getting on each one.
There you go. Loads of great deals for you there, and lots more to come a little bit later on as well. Don't forget, in the show later, other deals that we won't show you here. Oh, hang on, showing you another deal. Yeah, loads to come for you later on in the main event, if you like. Deals that you won't see in this show. I mean, I can tell you, we've got price drops coming up for you later on as well. We've got fiver deals for you as well. And we've also got best ever prices on some of our collections, including up to 70% off. But what I would say is, if you're shopping in this show, get that goodie bag. We'll recap on that before we go. Get the G2. We have single figures of the G2. We found a stash of 20 of these at the back of the warehouse. I think we've got 8. Probably less than that, and more people will be checking this out in just a few moments' time. Make sure, if you want to get yours, you get it in this show, because it will not be here later on. Quick one on the Fairy Glade card. Now, this is obviously the card that we brought you in the Fairy Glade collection. It is absolutely stunning. And we bring you paper pads, and then we bring you kind of like the corresponding papers. Normally, with the cards that go with the papers, we bring you linen cardstock, but with the Fairy Glade, we brought you this absolutely beautiful pearlescent card. So you've got that stunning sheen, that beautiful shine on the 6 colours that you're getting within this set. 24 sheets in total, so 4 sheets of each of those beautiful colours, simply for a tenner. So if you've already picked up the Fairy Glade collection and you're running a little bit shy of the card, great opportunity for you to grab it, but actually just a lovely palette of colours for you to use here, even if you haven't got the Fairy Glade, and you're getting it for a tenner, which is just an absolute steal. £10, $10. Grab these whilst you can, because it's only going to get busier in that main show a little bit later on. A lot of these deals will not be here, so if you think you want, grab now. One more deal to show you, and then we will give you time to get your baskets checked out. I mean, this is an absolute steal on some of the elements from the Zen Garden with Craig.
It really is. And you know what? There's only one colour that you may have from a previous set, and that is the blush metallic pen. This one here, oil-based. That one, when it comes to the nib, it's more of that thicker, rounded nib. You may have got that if you've gone in the past for the 3-pack, but you know what? Does no harm than getting a duplicate if you have already got that. But look at these 3. These are all exclusive colours for, of course, that Zen Garden collection that we've done. Look at that huge tub of your lilac glitter. So you've got that iridescent lilac glitter. You've then got your willow within the glue, that one being your glitter glue. So we used the glitter glue last night, and in actual fact, it's over here and it's dried, Ben. So I know obviously this was the red and the iridescent, but you could do what I done last night. So you can just start to see how that then, there we go, you can just see that start to reflection and that glitter just jump. So that was the glitter glue set we had yesterday, but you can do that with, of course, the willow. You've got that really fine nib as well, so you can write with them if you want to, go in with pinpoint detail. And then a 50-gram tub of your iridescent sequins. Now, we've been using this, but it is absolutely jam-packed full. You've got that Aurora Borealis kind of feel to it, where it comes with a colour that bounces off whatever it is that you lay it on or wherever you use it. But to get all of that for £10, $10, I mean, when it comes to the sequins on their own, they're a £5. Sequins on their own are a £5. But you're going to be getting your sequins, your glitter glue, your glitter, your oil-based metallic pen. That's your paint marker, so that's one that you can write on many different surfaces: stone, wood, glass, shedless glitter cards, you can do that on. So you're getting that £12.50 or platinum price £10.
Thank you for the comments still flying through. Let us know what you are shopping for. Anything else that you want to see that we can bring you in this little preview show, again, do shout up and let us know. Get to the checkouts then. We're going to give you time to do that right now. When we come back, we will have a look at the G2. I promise you as well, we'll have another look in that goodie bag. I think we've got about 70 of those remaining. They are so busy. Potentially, we're looking at the fact that those goodie bags may be gone by the time we even get to that official launch. Double points on everything, even on that G2, if you are going to be one of the next 5 or 6 people to pick that up before it goes. And once they're gone, we can't tell you when we might get another shipment of these. So even if you have a little inkling that you want to get that in your life, now is the time to be shopping for that. And remember, with each and every purchase today as well, you are going to be getting a free download as far as our digital paper pads are concerned. So get to the checkouts, come back in about 4 or 5 minutes, and we will recap on this and that and a whole host more. We'll see you in about 4.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Why do I love Crafters Companion? Well, we got 2 comedians, Dan and Craig. They're not comedians really, they're brilliant. When they do their shows, they're so comical when it comes down to wrestling. I know I took the mick out of Craig with his watch. Said it must have come from a Christmas cracker, but I like his watch. I think it's brilliant. Anyway, I've had to get myself off the floor. I had to use my Vernon Hoover to suck me up off the floor, and I had to use my foam on a roll to keep me secured up so I don't fall over, because I'm still in shock, because we know Platinum Plus for life, so I'm Plat Plus. Speak soon.
I'm here because I do love Crafters Companion products and Crafters TV.
Your products are great, made with great care and thought, and are second to none.
Love all the products. I love the tutorials we get.
Your papers shimmer and make all our crafts shine.
I love all of the products and all of the paper pads, of course.
I love Crafters TV because it shows you the best tips and tricks on how to use your crafty stash.
The quality of the products are phenomenal. Value for money is exceptional.
Amazing presenters, craft goods galore, launch days and craft vaults, deals bundles and more.
Your pens, pencils, and markers make all crafters say, they are mine.
Or I love Crafters Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter, and Crafters Companion makes me look better.
Hi, my name's Amelia Sirocco. Ben challenged us to write a limerick, and he sang mine on Crafters TV. So I'm giving it another go. Advance notice, producer Johnny. Sorry. When Sarah was gone, we were sad. But now she is back and we're glad. Showstoppers each day. Say what? Shout hip hooray. My packages are on their way. Thanks for all you do.
Welcome back, everybody. Louise says, I've just checked out my points. This is Louise Burton, one of our newest viewers, on Club Inspire, and I am on gold already. Yes.
Gold!
Always believe in your soul. You've got the power to know you're almost platinum. Always believe you are gold. Nearly there for the platinum, you say. Can't wait to welcome you into the Platinum Club. And Karen Hughes says, I have this set, love the colours. We'll have a look at the goodie bag in just a second. We have got less than 60 of those, not even joking you. That goodie bag, Sarah's goodie bag for that show at 2 might not even be here. Something else which probably will not be here are the G2s. We have a handful of these left, found in the warehouse. There are 20 of them. We've now just got a few remaining, 5 or 6 of these left. It's first come, first served. Once these are gone, that is it. We're not going to magically turn around and go, oh, we've got another 100 of these in for later on or next week. We don't know when the next shipment's coming. So let's talk around this with Craig. I think a lot of you will know about the G2, but Craig, what an opportunity for about 5 or 6 of our UK viewers to pick up the must-have die cutting and embossing machine.
Absolutely. Within an hour of the 10 a.m. show this morning, we'd sold 8. We sold 5 that we knew of. You were telling us within the comments, but in total, within that hour, 8 of you had jumped on and got a hold of it here. So this is the newest die cutting machine on the market. It still is. You know, it's a couple of years old now, but by gosh, it's incredible at what it does. First and foremost, there is no more extra pressure than the OG, and that's because you don't need any extra pressure. It's got the most amount of pressure that you will need. What I will say as well, you don't always need that pressure. That's where you've got the shims that you can then have a little swap about. If you don't need the pressure, don't use it. Prolong the plates even longer. It will show you in a moment. But what we've done is we've made it sleeker in design. What we have got is we've got our fold-down trays bin. So that just means, as much as the OG Gemini was great, you had to then make sure that you were holding onto the plates as they came out. Otherwise, they fell off. They're going to come out and they're just going to sit there until you're ready to go and start crafting. Then what we've done is maximise the space. So we've got our trays held in with a magnetic dot there. So you can put your tools in there, you can pop some dies in there, there, you could pop some scraps in there, you can pop some chocolate in there if you want to, no problem whatsoever. You can then close it over. With it being the Gemini, you've still got that play, pause and reverse function, as well as the main power button here. If you don't already know, then ourselves at Crafter's Companion with the Gemini, we were the very first company to ever introduce the pause, play and reverse function. Every die cut machine that comes out now that's electric has that feature, and it's because it's so incredibly useful.
Copycats.
Copycat, absolutely. We're leading the way as we always do. So that's in there as well, and I'll talk you through why that's important in a moment. What we have got is we've got a media tray here now. So you don't have to have the media tray if you don't want to. What I do, if I'm not using it, I'll then tend to set my plates on top. As I'm using it, Debbie and that will put your Gemini Mini on there, but you've got that option. The media tray there is exactly for that. It's for your media when it comes to either your phone, your iPad, your tablet, anything like that. This is going to be perfect, Ben, if you're taking part with Leanne and Sarah and Craftaganza. If you're watching with on your iPad, your tablet, you can have that in front of you, direct in front of you, while you're doing embossing, while you're doing die cutting with your G2. You don't need to worry about losing power, and I'll show you why within a moment. But if you've got the media tray open, what we've then got is extra storage compartment there as well. So we've got more space there, so maybe your pokey tool is in there, maybe your brushes are in there, whatever it is you can pop in there. As I said, if you don't want it, just close it shut, and then that's you then good with a flat surface here. If I turn that around, what we have got is the main power, of course, with the main switch button, but then notice, two of my main favourite features within the G2 are these three things here. So this plus another thing I'll show you in a moment, and that is your USB. So you don't know it, but within that break I actually moved my charger. I was actually charging my phone off the back because I don't have a plug socket with me, so therefore I've only got the end with my USB. So I plugged it in there. Now this doesn't have to be switched on, Ben, but that does down there. As long as that's switched on, you can then be charging your phone, you could be using the light pad off the back of that one, you can charge your desk vacuum off the back of that one.
I say this every time. We've got one of our viewers called Laura who charges her massage chair off that.
Amazing.
Can you believe that? USB off the G2.
That's it. A USB is global, so therefore, if your item that you've bought, which most things nowadays are the USB, it doesn't come with a plug, then of course you're just going to then plug it straight in there, power it off the back. I've said this a million times as well, I'm trying to use more rechargeable batteries. The docking station is USB port, so I plug that in there, and you can be charging, you can be powering while you're using the Gemini. That is one of my favourite features. The other one that we've got here is the beam, the optical sensor that we have. The OG Gemini were two little levers inside there that when your A4 plates went into connect, then it would run through. Use your junior plates, that then of course would run through, but you had to turn them sideways. But now that you've got the optical sensor or the beam, that then means your junior plates, your Gemini Go plates, you can pop them straight in, they can be at an angle, it doesn't matter, they're going to go. What it also means as well, if you've got the foil press, you don't need your extended plate anymore. Use what you get within the box, straight in, the beam's going to capture it, and then it's going to go all the way through. Still unrivaled pressure. Then what you're going to be getting is the plates as well. You get all the plates that you will need. So that's going to include your embossing mat. So everything is now raspberry here. So you are going to be getting your raspberry embossing mat. You're also then going to be getting your metal shim. Now, the only metal shim I have is not a new one. Yours will be completely flat, unused, but you're going to get that in. So you can use your nesting dies to cut fabric. We used the metal shim yesterday with an intricate die. Very rarely will you need this, but that's in there in case you do. You're then going to be getting a frosted shim. Now you look after that, Ben, that's going to last you 10 times as long. You're then going to be getting your magnetic shim. You do have grids on there if you need them, inches and centimetres. Then what you're going to be getting is your two cutting plates. All of these are 9 by 12.5. Now these are white. If you look after these, get into the habit of flipping and rotating. Each one will last 3 times as long. Now these are going to work with your Crafter's Companion wafer thin dies. They're then going to be working, of course, for your multi-craft dies. The only dies that they don't work with is your big thick metal rule dies. However, we can now cut our fabric with our normal dies, as long as it's not too intricate, with your nesting dies, basic shapes, with the metal die, faux leather. You can then come along with your fabrics, all that sort of stuff you can still cut. You can use any other branded wafer thin die, any other branded multi-craft die. What you can then, of course, do is do your 3D folding, you can do your 2D, you can use any other brand as well. Check with their guides as to the plate configuration for the G2. What I also said as well, that I sometimes get, don't say that, Craig, but I'm going to do it anyway, and I'm going to do it again like I did this morning. That is, of course, if you're watching any other incredible craft expert out there in the industry, certainly within the UK there, have a little look when they're doing their videos, their live, their tutorials, and have a spies what's at the side. You will find that openly they're using the G2 die cutting machine. You will see one, maybe a few more, that are using the G2, but they've covered up the label.
Because they some not so openly.
Yeah, not so openly. Clearly say it's the G2. Our friends at Hunky Dory, when they're on air at Hobby Maker, they will use the Gemporia one, because they have to. At them, back office, head office at Hunky Dory, they use all of our Gemini machines. They know that whether it's their dies, they're going to get the perfect amount of pressure, the perfect cut, the perfect emboss. You don't need to worry about what dies you've got, what folders that you've got. You know that you're going to get that maximum amount of pressure, that unrivaled pressure, edge to edge, top to bottom, A4 in size. And also, if you have batch bought any of our original clear plates or shim, they will also still work within the G2, and as it is, those plates will still also work within the original A4 Gemini machine. There are so many reasons as to why you must have one if you are a die cutting enthusiast. Told you this morning as well, every single Gemini I've had over the years, Ben, I've bought with my own money.
Yep.
Debbie Robinson is exactly the same. All of them I bought before I joined the company. Our G2 came out. I, as well as Debbie, still bought it. Incredibly generous company here when it comes to the products that we need for shows. But what we don't get is big machines like this. We used our own money to buy a G2 because we, as in myself and Debbie, love them so much. Once those few have gone, Ben said this morning, we don't have a date for the next shipment here. So if you're in the UK, you've been thinking about one, wanting one, now really is literally the time to grab hold of it, Ben.
And it is now time to make your mind up on these. $159.99 for, we will tell you, the best die cutting and embossing machine in the business. UK only. Double points as well on this. I mean, what an opportunity to up those points within Club Inspire. And listen, if you are joining us for the first time today, don't pay this price. Join up in the club for free. We'll give you for your first purchase the Gemini 2 at this price, and you'll get double points, and you'll get your free digital download. What an opportunity, but for only the next handful of people. Don't wait until the 2 o'clock show, because like your hoodies, these will not be here. Something else which will not be here, we started off with about 30 of these in this show. It was a limited stock before we even started. We have now 4 chances left to buy the Modern Man topper pad. If you want this, next 4 people get it, everyone else misses out. £5.19. I won't dwell on this too much, but look, page upon page of toppers for all sorts of different occasions. And yes, focus on the Modern Man, but listen, we realise that ladies love to go sailing and drive cars and play golf. But listen, this is obviously allowing you to be able to create cards for men nice and simply, nice and easily. You've got about half of the pad here with sentiments and toppers that you can snip into, and then you've got loads of goodies in here as well that you can simply just pop straight out of the paper and pop onto your projects. 4 of these left now. Next 4 people get them. Everybody else misses out. Do not delay. £5.19. If you want to snap up the last 4 for yourself, then you can do that. That will be gone before the end of the show. This is, we're going to look to go to Craig next for the magazine very quickly, the magazine showstopper. Tariff-free, Craig.
Absolutely tariff-free, and it's brand new today. It is issue number 8, and it's all revolving around your fuchsia collection. So we do have the showstopper here, and you can see it on the screen. $18.98 or $25.98 when it comes to the platinum price, $15.18 or $20.78. Now within the showstopper, what it works out is you're paying for the magazine and the goodies. We're also then paying for the colorista pencils, but what we're going to give you is 10 sheets of 310 GSM Centura Pearl card for free. We always need black, we always love black, and we always want to use black. So that's in there, Bits and Cheer Apparel. So with the pencils as well, you've got all of the goodies. Before we run out of time, I'm not going to open it all up because I know Sarah and Ben will later on, or at least we will later on tonight in launch party. But it's all about the fuchsia. You've got your dies. They're going to work with the stamps, additional stamps and sentiments, and the Kingfisher. You've then got your Kingfisher in the fuchsia embossing folder. Then in here, you're going to be getting your stencil, plus you're going to get your background papers with all of your toppers, and then you're going to be getting all of the ideas with all of the different tutorials inside the magazine. $15.18, $20.78, tariff-free, double points, and you're going to have a look at the goodie bag.
Such a cool machine, says James. Talking about the GT, I'm going to use this downstairs. Hubby and son work nights, so no more disturbing them whilst I craft. And for you, Julie, before we go, and for everyone else, the Club Inspire goodie bag, we had over 100 of these. I'm not lying when I tell you. How many have we got left now? It was 40. It might even be less than that. We've got 38 of these left now. I can't believe the amount that we've sold. We've only looked at it once, and very quickly, I won't dwell too much. We'll have a good flick through everything in the show with Sarah if we have them left. But you are going to get your 12 by 12 vintage Vegas pad. You're basically going to be paying for that within this particular bag. You're also going to be paying for your shaped lace edgeables and your Little Circus Violet Studio 6x6 pad. That's all you pay for. Everything else you are going to be getting for free. And let's just not dwell too quickly, too long on these. You're going to get one of our corner punches. You're also going to get the beautiful flower dies. You're going to get your chunky glitter paste. That is the Lily Pond. You're also going to get all this for free. The Manor House Crater card die from the Age of Elegance collection. You're going to get a beautiful edgeable from the Honeysuckle collection, free. You're also going to get Merle the Pearl, which is the buddy bag, free. You're also going to get one of our beautiful confetti border dies, that butterfly, free. You're going to get ribbon from the Enchanted Ocean collection for free. You're going to get that beautiful die from the Majestic Unicorn collection for free. You're also going to get the Lovebird 6x6 paper pad for free. You're going to get the Easter collection pad for free. You're also going to get one of our tri-blend brush pens, the Plumeria, for free. What? You're going to get the You're going to get the vellum from the Majestic Unicorn collection for free. What? And you are going to get your bling on a roll from the Vintage Vegas collection for free. That is $149.81 or $201.91 worth of goodies. You're getting for £32 or 48 bucks. And you know what? What? Tariff free. Yeah. Yep. But only for the next 38 people, double point, and we'll throw into the mix there your digital download of one of our paper pads as well. That could potentially go before the show with Sarah. I mean, if that goes and the G2 goes and that pad's gone, what are we going to show you? Well, thankfully, we've got price drops in the show. We've got £5 deals, and we've got bundles with up to 70% off as well. But particularly to our US viewers, I'm talking to you guys, get the tariff-free goodies. Grab this tariff-free, grab the deal on the magazine tariff-free, grab the deal on the stitch nesting dies tariff-free. Do not miss out. Thank you, mister. You are back tonight, aren't you?
I am back. I'm going to be back at 5 o'clock UK time, 12 noon Eastern time, and we're going to be having a look at everything within launch parties. We're going to have a look at the nesting stamps. We're going to be having a look at some of the edgeables that are back as well, and we'll have a play with a few other things as well.
Thanks so much to Craig. He'll be back with me for launch party at 5. I'll be back with you in an hour's time with Sarah for the official launch of the Club Inspire event. Remember, double points all day today. Don't miss out, and we'll see you in just a bit. Until then,
toodles!